So I would at this time want to call on Mr. Stephen Selassie Asua to do that brief presentation from us. Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
Briefly, the purpose for our come here today is to introduce ourselves to what has been launched on the 26th of September 2015 in New York during the United Nations General Assembly by 193 presidents or world leaders across the globe as the Sustainable Development Goals, or also known as the Global Goals for Sustainable Development. If you look at the program lineup, we're supposed to have an in-depth explanation or elaboration on each of the 17 goals. These 17 goals have been earmarked to do three main objectives, which is to end extreme poverty, eliminate inequalities at all levels, and take action on climate change. So today, our presence here is to be able to create a conducive vehicle, a campaign that will be able to foster the education, the information, and also initiating creative ideas and concepts and initiatives at the grassroots levels to be able to implement these 17 ambitious goals. For us to be able to come to home with what these 17 goals are, we have some placards here that we would like to use for a quick demo before we do our presentation. So the major number one icon which we see now is the Global Goal logo. This logo shows a sign of diversity. That's why the colors, the rainbow colors, have been used. So this is the logo. Anytime you see this logo, remember that this is the logo that represents the ambitious goals that have been set to replace the Millennium Development Goals. Then we have goal number 1 being no poverty. No poverty in the sense that by 2030 we are hoping that all of us who have joined hands to be able to end poverty all across the globe. Then we have goal number 2, which is zero hunger. Objective of all of us, global leaders, personalities, organizations, is to bring hunger to zero by the end of 2030. Then we have goal number 3, which is good health and well-being. Good health and well-being. We hope that by our collaboration, we'll be able to implement policies that will be able to motivate policymakers as well as service providers to be able to help foster good health and well-being. Then we have goal number 4, which is quality education. As in some parts of sub-Saharan Africa, for example, Ghana is currently implementing. You realize we are gearing towards having not just quality education, but quality education that is affordable to every school-going age child. Then we have goal number 5, which is gender equality. We want to make sure that in every organization, in every community or social grouping, all men and women of all gender will have equal treatment. And we have goal number 6, which is clean water and sanitation. It is our objective, or objective of all implementing bodies and supporting agencies, that by 2030, we should be able to have clean communities. Everyone should have access to clean water. We have goal number 7, which is affordable and clean energy. As we are all getting involved in as we know now the world is a global village. Every country now is gearing towards having energy that will be friendly to the ecosystem or be friendly to the environment, which is having renewable source of energy that will be sustainable. For example, solar energy that is being pioneered across the world, and we believe that Ghana will follow suit and other countries across the world will follow suit. Then we have goal number 8, which is decent work and growth. Decent work and economic growth. We believe that if all have quality education, the right structures are set in place, every skilled personality or anyone who is seeking to have skills will be able to have the opportunity to have employment and also be able to grow economically. We have goal number 9, which is focused on infrastructure, innovation, and industry. Infrastructure, innovation, and industry. We are looking forward that by 2030, all across the world will be able to build the latest infrastructure. We'll be able to have innovations and creativity that will be able to solve problems, and we'll also encourage creativity at all levels. We have goal number 10, which is to reduce inequalities at all levels. Inequalities at the workplace, inequalities at home, inequalities in the communities, inequalities in every aspect of livelihood. We believe that when that is done, we'll be able to have sustainable development. We have goal number 11. Goal number 11 is focused on sustainable cities and community building. We believe that the United Nations and its partners believe that when we have sustainable cities that are developed so much that we don't experience disasters, especially man-made disasters, we'll be able to have a sustainable global village. Then we have goal number 12, which is responsible consumption and production. Responsible production and consumption in all levels. We have goal number 13, which is focused on climate action. In recent times, we realize that all across the world, we are experiencing challenges with climate change, global warming, and other challenges that are associated to climate. And so the United Nations and its partners are also looking forward to be able to take action rigorously all across the globe. We have goal number 14, which focuses on life below water, developing a culture of taking care of our water bodies, taking care of our rivers, taking care of the coral reefs, taking care of the sea, and so on and so forth. Then we have goal number 15, focusing on life on land, taking care of the habitation that carries us, which is the land on which we have our buildings, the land on which we have our businesses, the land on which we have our agricultural development. So that is the focus of goal number 14. Then we have goal number 16, focusing on peace and justice. Peace and justice. It also focuses on building strong institutions, as has been entrenched by most of the world leaders, especially when I remember when President Barack Obama was in Ghana. He reminded Ghana that one of the greatest things, or one of the quick developments that will move Africa into a higher paradigm, will be building strong institutions. So goal number 16 is focusing on that. Then we have the last but not the least, I believe, is the cumulative goal of all, which is partnership for the goals. We are believing that every human being on the earth right now has a role to play. Whether you are from Ghana, you are from US, or you are from any part of the world, whether you are from Asia, South America, whether you are a company, or whether you are an NGO, a community social organization, or an individual, we believe that we can only achieve all these 17 goals if we come together as a unit, as a global citizenry, with all our expertise put together to be able to achieve all the enumerated goals. Therefore, the implementation body of the United Nations believes that goal number 17 crowns all the goals. Without much ado, I would like to say a big thank you for giving me a listening ear. I believe that as organizations present here, individuals present here, we are all leaders in our own dimensions, be it in the arts, or in politics, or in business, or in commerce, agriculture, or even in the financial industry. Whichever industry you belong to, we all have a role to play. And as such, these goals, we are hoping that after this forum, a lot of organizations, or during our campaign, which is a rally for the goals, a lot of individuals, organizations in Ghana are going to adopt, if not all the goals, some of the key goals. Even as leaders at the constituency level, at the district assembly level, at the national level, we believe that this is an opportunity for us to make a change. And the time is now for us to take action. Thank you so much. And